doing? How you doing? What's up with you? You good?
Yeah, what's up with you actually?
I'm back on the show again as always. You know, hello everyone. How you doing?
Hi guys.
What's up? What's popping now? Make sure you're subscribing up. Don't you know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to tell them because they're not doing it.
Absolutely. Let's go. Make sure it's happening. Anyway, so many things happening lately, you know, and when we come on this podcast, you know, we just have conversation, you know, no hard feelings. We just share what we feel, what we think, and we hope you are listening and make sure you're ready to subscribe, you know, and just think some comment.
Engage with us. Let us know what you guys like to talk about or what you guys think of the subjects we're talking about.
Absolutely. Anyway, one big thing I feel like talking about today on the show is talking about fear of results. You know, I know sometimes when we talk about fear, mostly we always kind of feel like, oh my God, I'm scared of these things. I'm scared of these things.
Yeah.
But reality, it doesn't matter how strong you are, you always have that fear is in you. That's for sure. Doesn't matter how you feel to say, you know, I'm not afraid, I'm not scared of anything. No, especially when you're campaigning about you're not scared of anything. Actually, you are damn scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, everyone will have a fear inside them.
Of course.
It's just different things that they're afraid of, right?
Absolutely. And one side of fear is that, for example, you write your exams, you know, you're not sure of what the outcome could really be, and then you kind of find yourself in this kind of environment where you're thinking, oh my gosh, man, I think I failed.
You just start doubting yourself.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your whole motion, everything, you just been on the negative side over everything you're actually doing, and you think about the failure, you think about it's not possible, you think about you know, oh God, you know, there was an answer I did go wrong and this and that, and then you ask yourself a lot of questions, you know, and this is what really impacts us, especially as human, when we think about fear over everything, you know, fear about food, fear about job, fear about education, fear about school, fear about relationship, fear about everything.
Yeah, and it's actually the fear that will hold you back as a person, like hold you back from so many things that you can do.
Absolutely.
But because of the fear that's only in your mind, it's only in your head, and it's gonna hold you back from really doing or achieving so much.
Absolutely. And the way fear always comes to our mind as a human, it's just so unbelievable. It's from that little thing that we just give a second thought to, and then start to build up.
The way it just expands.
Just keep growing and growing and growing. Before you knew it, you're already in that box.
Yeah.
You know, and even when you try to come out of it, there's another one waiting for you, you know, to actually pull out. So when we talk about fear in our lives every day, I know sometimes people are very afraid to talk about this issue of fear. It's just like when people are having a bad time or they need to talk to somebody, you know, it's good to go out there and, you know, trust somebody, you know, to talk about those things, you know, because sometimes when we have fear in us, we don't even know if we're going to tell somebody this thing. We'll be afraid if they're going to tell someone else, or someone else you tell will go tell someone else. So
you don't want something to spread.
Because and that's even the most difficult part about, you know, how fear can really creep, you know, in us as human. And another thing I taught as well is listening. Sometimes we just want to talk when someone is trying to tell us something.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And that actually have effects on if we have to really release how fear could be in us. But because we are not listening, the person would hold back. And that becomes a problem because they are rebound with like, I'm trying to release this fear in me, but you keep interrupting it, you're not listening, and the way you're interrupting it, you're not even helping me getting this thing out.
Yeah, like maybe the person just got comfortable to like slowly open themselves and start talking on something that they were afraid of talking about.
Yeah.
And now the one that they trusted to talk to is now keep interrupting or maybe suggesting or whatever, or just not letting the person finish talking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna pull you back. Like, yeah, you're gonna close yourself up again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any easier.
And this whole thing is part of why we talk about this fear. And I believe that we need to look at ourselves a lot more and be able to contain on who is telling us what they're going through, or who is giving us a bit of soundbite of what they're experiencing, and most importantly, who is listening from the other hand,
Yeah, I think it's like you just have to be patient, isn't it? It requires patience to
Absolutely.
just let the person talk and let the person get everything out of their system.
Yeah.
So you, as a listener, you have to be patient. Yeah, before you can even reply as well.
Yeah, because in the end, these two things does help that balance of being able to relieve yourself from that fear, because fear generally affects everything we do in generally. So those who are listening should be able to help those who are coming out to say those things, because in the end, it's always that recovery process. It's always that building confidence. It's always that way that can help you elevate yourself.
Fate Entertainment.